Hello, welcome to TangoDJ. I'd like to explain how to start with TangoDJ. When you run TangoDJ for the first time, you will see this new to TangoDJ window. It has some overview of why TangoDJ exists and what you can do with TangoDJ, basic concepts, basic workflow, and what to do now, the next steps. If you want to know more about TangoDJ, the details, then you can go to help and documentation, and it has the details of how TangoDJ works and what you can do with it. Back to new to TangoDJ window, my recommended step is the library wizard. So you click this and the library wizard starts. I recommend organizing the window so that on the left is library wizard and on the right you close everything except tracks panel, and then on the right and close tree. So the layout is good for the workflow that I'm going to explain. Library wizard is for managing your library more conveniently, such as cleaning up metadata and adding your library folders. Let's start with adding library folders. Click next and choose folder and choose your library folder and click open. Then the music folder is added here and TangoDJ starts processing all the files recursively inside this music folder. Now we are ready to go to the next step. Click next. If you have been using other programs to DJ, TangoDJ supports direct import of the playlists from these programs. Currently, TangoDJ supports 5 programs: Virtual DJ, Foobar, Apple Music, AIMP, and Mix. If you wanna import those programs data, then you click yes here, and then select a program and select the data folder. One thing about Apple Music is you have to first export your library into library.xml file using Apple Music. You can directly import playlist files if they are in M3U or M3U8 formats. Either you select this button to individually, you can import multiple files at the same time, or you can click this button to choose a folder to import all the M3U or M3U8 files recursively inside that folder. Since we have loaded the tracks and playlists into TangoDJ, now let's clean up metadata. Click next. There are 4 sections for cleaning up metadata: orchestras, singers, genres, and titles. They all work similarly, so if you know how to use one, you can use all 4 in the same way. The orchestra information can be inside artist, album artist, or a custom tag. My library uses the artist for orchestra, so I will choose artist. But if you have a custom tag that you use for Tango Orchestra, for example, orchestra, then you can type here and enter. Then the table will show how many tracks have an orchestra name that was pulled from this orchestra tag. But my library uses artist, so I will use this. Some artist names, orchestra names that I have cleaned up: De Angelis, Fresedo, and these are the number of tracks. And if you want to focus on your Tango music library, and for now ignore other music files such as cortinas, then you can use this file navigator to exclude those folders so that you can focus on Tango music only. Any folder that is checked will be excluded. So to focus on Tango folder alone, I will exclude everything first, and then I will find Tango folder and uncheck Tango folder only. Then I have only Tango orchestras. I have 80 tracks without the orchestra information. Click show to see the 80 tracks with empty orchestra. I want to see what files are they. So click configure columns, enable path, and move orchestra next to path, save. I hover on the path column and I can see the full path to each track. I see that these are Biagi, and then I have Calo, so I select here and shift click here, and then orchestra column, alt or option click, type Biagi, enter. Then those tracks now have orchestra Biagi, And since this list shows only the tracks with empty orchestra, those Biagic tracks are not shown here anymore. And only 60 instead of 80 tracks are shown here. And here, Calo, again, Alt or Option click, and Calo. So this way, changing the orchestra of massive amount of tracks at the same time can be easily done. Once you did change, then press Update Database for Orchestra Information. Now we have new list of orchestras. I see there is Troilo and Troilo Marino, Troilo Ruiz. I want to change these two to just Troilo. Actually this one too. So this time I will click and shift click to select these three, and I will click replace and type Troilo and enter. Then previously we had Anibal, Troilo, Marino, and Ruiz. They are all gone. And this one has unknown orchestra. Let's see what it is. This track orchestra is unknown. I want to remove this, then click unknown here and press clear. That will remove the orchestra value for that track. You can sort by clicking the header. So that was the orchestra metadata cleanup tab. The other tabs are the same. This is for singers, but I have been using custom tab singer. Genre, also a lot of strange genre names. So I can click and show. Now I can examine these. I say that these are all T-square J-pop, so I will replace with J-pop. Another one, let's examine. These are pop songs, some J-pop, one bossa nova. So I will click and shift click and genre, yes, Alt or Option click and pop here to here. These are OST, so Option or Alt click, OST. This is bossa nova. And then refresh. Then parenthesis 12 is gone. So I showed you how to use the new library wizard. I hope this will be helpful to you. If you have any question about how to use this wizard or TangoDJ in general, just email me at info@bookbigroup.com. There is a Facebook group for TangoDJ users. Search TangoDJ users on Facebook, and there is also Reddit subreddit TangoDJ. I hope you will enjoy using TangoDJ, and happy DJing.